Day 41 of Simon Says Running Tips is focus on running technique. This is good for all levels, but in particularly beginners, but all levels. So I hear this a lot from people that just started running. They say, I don't need to focus on technique. I just need to get out running and get fitter. And they think that technique is like for the elite, is for advanced running. But you're setting yourself up for a fall. If you don't actually think about technique when you're a beginner, then you're already likely to be developing bad habits as a beginner. And then when you do become an advanced runner, it's hard to shake those habits. It's hard to get rid of those habits that you've developed in the early years as a runner. So what I'm saying is focus on running technique. It's probably the most important fundamental thing you will do as a runner is getting your technique nailed on and sorted out to make sure you're as efficient as possible. You're going to reduce the chances of injuries. Running's going to be easier for you. You're not going to be fighting against your body. So focus on technique. Speak to a coach who knows about running technique. Send me a message if you want any advice on running technique. Book in for a session, anything you need like that. Or go to a running club, go to a local running club and find a good local coach there as well. And get your running technique looked at. It will help a lot. And it's not just beginners. When I say advanced runners as well, there's a lot of very good runners out there that are very fast, very good runners, but they're constantly getting injured every year. So there's some runners out there that are faster than myself, faster than me, good runners, but they're injured regularly. And that's got to be down to technique. It's not just because they're always pushing hard. It's poor technique half the time. And the problem with that is you can get into a mindset of, because I'm a good runner, I don't need to change my running technique. I don't need to have my running technique looked at. But running technique should be looked at by everyone. If you're constantly getting injured every year, like you're on a hamster wheel, and you have the same old injuries, you can't just write it off and put it down to, it's just because I train hard. No, get your technique looked at, avoid injuries, and you're a great runner, but you could be even greater if you wasn't getting injured. Think how much you could improve even more without having that stop-start. So what I'm saying is, regardless of ability, focus on running technique. As a runner, it will be the best thing you've ever done. I will see you tomorrow.